Now, interestingly, Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater has been shown. And apparently it's being made in Unreal Engine 5, which is somewhat baffling considering Fox Engine is like, or at least was, like a cutting edge, like a cutting edge engine designed specifically to facilitate Metal Gear Solid games. And but sure, okay, they ported it all over to a new engine. What does it look like? Here, let's take a look. Kept you waiting, huh? The Shagohod. Can love bloom on a battlefield? Hey, VegCom. Yeah, I mean, look, my main takeaway from this is that, like, this should not be considered like a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. You know, like, it's gonna have a lot of the same stuff in it, obviously, but also just like a lot of the artistic flair of Metal Gear Solid 3 is just not here. Like, here, let's we need... Yeah, here we go.
I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss, why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
You're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice.
I'm not a hired killer.
I'm not your boss anymore.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life. By your own hand. One must die, and one must live. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle.
Snake, is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in other people's lives.
You were interested in the boss. What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother, and my master.
And your lover?
It went deeper than that. Half of me belongs to the boss.
Do you love her?
No, nothing like that.
Do you hate her?
Does it have to be one or the other? Love or hate?
Between a man and a woman? You bet.
For 10 years, we lived and died together. You couldn't possibly understand.
And you think you can kill her now? That's your mission, isn't it? Assassinating the boss?
The world was once one. We will heal that rift and make the world whole again. To do this, we need strength. An unstoppable trump card with enough power to bring order to the world. That trump card was to be the Shagohod and the Cobra unit.
Like, I mean, just compare. Let's see if I can find just like a still. Like, I had one in mind.
In order to avoid a proof that America was not...
Okay. No, this isn't it. The comparison I wanted to make, I think, was right here.
To your country or
Yeah. So, like, you can see here, like, there's like a deliberate, like, lighting going on and, like, tinting and framing of kind of, like, what is happening here, almost like a nostalgia throwback in this scene. And we actually see this same bridge that this cutscene occurs on in this trailer. Except when you see it in the trailer, it looks like this. You know, like... So, all I'm saying is Metal Gear Solid 3 is like a high watermark for me when it comes to, like, gaming. So, it's not going to be Metal Gear Solid 3. It's going to be, I'm sure it's actually going to be a pretty competent stealth game. It's going to be pretty, like, graphically pretty. It's going to be interesting to see how they adapt it, but it's not going to be a replacement for the remastered original, you know? See ya, X-Drums. Have fun at your gig. Almost Sapiathon. Exactly. Konami is going to charge you $20 for an additional save this time. Yeah, it's also going to be full of bullshit like that. Konami is a shitty-ass company that, like, sold its soul to gambling. Literally. The Silent Hill 2 remake hurt my soul. I mean, like, yeah, Konami is a company specifically designed to hate you. If you're a gamer, Konami wants you to know that it specifically hates you and views you as like a cow to be milked by an industrial milker, okay? I have the re-release of it on PS2 that came with the original computer games. Hell yeah. Konami literally made the guy who made a gacha game VP to replace Kojima. Yeah, I mean, like, the reason Konami hasn't been putting out a ton of games has been because it's focusing literally on building a gambling empire in Japan based on gacha games. Gacha and pachinko. Konami is huge in pachinko. It's disgusting. Well, yeah, it's I like there's almost a zero, like there's zero chance they don't try and do something like with predatory, like, quasi loot boxes in this game. 0% chance that they don't try and do that.